comes through.
Yeah, he was kind of face first into that one, relying on Mark with the Guardian, but that's so easy from the 2v2. Blumau straight ahead with the hook and the flame not in time onto Mark. That dive now that wants to go on top of Arla. And Top Esports going to get reacted to. Arla stuns down Tien. This could be good. Alt territory is a heartbreaker. No, it's a flash instead. Wind becomes lightning, not connecting. Doinb onto Wayward. Mr. Shuriken flip one now. It's onto Tien. Tarzan smashes down. And Knight now caught in the thick of it as well. Doinb charging forward. This time, he kills the enemy mid. Coming to him. Look at this. He can probably do it by himself, but Knight's going to help out. Electrocute to seal the deal. And scared. He's actually going to turn onto Tien as Doinb's running in as well. Against his old brother. Strikes him down. No love lost as Doinb charges in once again. LNG building up the pace once more as Jackie Love sending him back. It's time. Tien with the early ulti though. Look at Doinb in the backline. Jumps right in. Goes golden. Now for LNG. They need to bring support. He flashes on out. And all of a sudden, one player changes the face of a great pick as Tarzan running for his life. Wayward on the chase. Dragon started, but we ain't over yet.
Yeah, I still feel like for Top Esports, you gotta be extremely careful now. No Devour up for Mark.
Good dodge here from Wayward. Lumau not getting the death sentence. Arla ulting out of there. Again, Knight gets a great charm. Arla getting hit away. The collateral damage bursting in, but LNG are not winning this fight. Top Esports aggressing their way in. Tien so low, ready for the steal that heals him up. That 1 HP Xin Zhao needs to pick his window.
Yeah, and Arla goes for the back. He's going to recall in now. Doesn't have the ultimate. Stormbringer still available for Tarzan, and Doinb is going to have his ultimate back up soon,
They
too.
force them out. They force them out. Again, the TP play. They bide their time, and LNG moved to Soul Point.
Everett's just jumping in your face.
Moonlight Vigil. Oh, my God. The Inferno as well. Doinb now has his angle. Perfect execution can rip through. Protobelt first into Mark. Eats up Jackie Love, who's hair's breadth from dying. LNG on the chase as well. Shuriken flip is a bit short this time around. Top Esports don't have the health bars to even think about contesting as the jump out from the Abyssal Dive and Mark.
Is this a Baron?
Gets him to safety. I think LNG, yes, they want to think about turning it into.
Yeah, I think this
Flame. As Top Esports, this is not a good position. They might have to run out here. Doinb's jumping in. There's another Shuriken flip. Doinb jumping in to the back line with a quick execution on top of Mark. Buying time with a quick little Zhonya's. LNG's mid laner survives, and Knight almost does not. Jackie Love in a similar position as Wayward, now dealing out the damage. Blumau getting low, flashing away in the end.
That's so close.
Knight running up though, and Wayward head in hands is right. They just can't get a break. And it's quick. I mean, Light has the right guns, and Lumau gets a hook once again on top of Tien. Grabs him, is there to root him in place. Box down as well. Tarzan stuck in the pit. Top Esports have the health bar. Baron hasn't reset, but look at where Doinb is. That angle is going to be supreme as Jackie Love gets tagged up. Doinb now spotted out. Top Esports threatened, but Baron resets. Charm misses as well. Top Esports now have the health bars to play with. LNG have bought their time, but this is the Moonlight Vigil once again. Light can't do any damage on top of Tien, but Doinb will make up for that. Arla with a reset as Light runs forward. The LNG 80 carry. Light Yagami is Kira.
Light and Doinb completely popping off in that team fight. They ace the side of Top Esports. They just look for the push.
Run it down, man. 11-2. LNG, they make it look like a stomp, but this has been back and forth. Tension rising in this first game as LNG step into the base. Lyric, death time is a massive.
Yeah, for LNG right there. They have inhibitor. They have a wave. They have like 10 seconds left on Tien. I mean, LNG got this.
Lyric, when playoffs is on the line, it looks like LNG are going to take it up to another notch. As Doinb's Akali is all we're going to talk about in post because 604, almost 100% kill participation. Doinb showing us. The Graves ignite the top lane, now going to have to 1v2. Tarzan running in, Arla the priority. Again, this Aurelia now going to be happy as she gets the Force Duet perfectly down. Wayward against the turret, gives it over. And Arla with first blood on such a champion.
And you can see now,
and this is going to be trouble. Sky Splitter does so much, and Tien will get the smite down, but Knight's not there in time. Running away, Doinb pressures him as well. Now Knight's in a 1v3, but Arla can't close the gap. Tarzan and Doinb chasing him down as Lumau with this roam does so much work. Man, we're saying free Iwandi, but Lumao's free on the mid lane.
Out for Tarzan, and of course the Gale Force being here for Light.
Oh, peekaboo though. Lumao now going deep at the turret. The Solar Flare perfect on target. Give it over to Jacula. Mark unfortunately takes it though. Zenith Blade once again. The Realm Warp you mentioned not taken here by Knight. Now in a 2v2 without the Rise in the middle of it. Mark has to dodge away from the Ace in the hole. Light coming through, but the Death Rocket bigger. Jacula opens up, getting excited. LNG stay grouped as a 5-man. Dragon in 15. Jacula heading forward. But look at the AoE burst. Sky Splitter to do the same as Knight. Now fended off from the rest of his team. But Tarzan way too far forward. Exploded with the help of Jacula. Knight doing the same. It's a 5 versus 4 in front of the next objective. He's been pretty aggressive. Ult not going to come through. He stands on the trap. And that's the third Dragon here for Top Esports. Turning for the fight. The Heartbreaker route. The ultimate. The final spark. The Sulfur in the back line. Everything being used. Tarzan flushing away from the Death Rocket. And Jacula ain't going to get his reset. The binding on top of Mark. It's high and bye to old Mark. Light picks up the kill, but the Dragon may be worth it. Tien over the wall. He got caught out here in game number 1 in the exact same position. He's walking in once again over the Vanguard's edge. Tien does not learn from his mistakes. As Way with the same LNG with an easy turn. The final spark, and Arla for his final kill of the fight. LNG back on board despite not even getting the Baron.
Yeah, again. And, I mean, this time around, well, apparently LNG don't want to wait for that.
No,
They're starting up a Baron.
Forget that. Let's go again here for Doinb. Remember that his shielding's going to have to come in clutch on people like Arla and Light. But maybe not an important point, as again, it's this same choke. This same choke LNG know the whole series long. Top Esports have been walking through. Pixel Brush is so easy to abuse. Jacula's dead!
Oh, Jacula's dead!
Ace in the hole! And Jacula's been buried in one. For Knight running away, the Light binding again, but Top Esports have LNG's health bars at an absolute low point. Tien looking for his resets as Mark thinking about the engage. There's the Realm Warp for Knight, jumps in, gets out, and LNG trading off 1 for 2 as Top Esports walk into the same trap again, Lyric.
Yeah, LNG keep trading up in these situations. You almost saw how it could turn dire, and they're trying to bait it. They have full vision control.
The same trap. Lumao walks into it, an instant flush away. That's a pick. That's a reset. A light binding to be taken, but Tien now approaches his other angles. The Death Rocket flies into LNG. Doinb gets the speed up. LNG are walking back, but numbers advantage very real as LNG decide. We're trying to burst it out. Binding connects, but the Soul Flare on the back end from Marcus. Tien's in once again. It's going to give a reset. Heartbreaker enables Arlo to go down, and 5 versus 4 with Tien ready to chase it forward. Doinb and Light, they're at the front lines for now, but they're not going to do enough. Top Esports say forget the Baron. Let's keep fighting.
I like how TS don't let it go down to a 54. Let's go. 3 minutes of Baron baits in the LPL, like baby. 5. TS going for it again.
Oh, Tarzan's going to steal it as well. Wait for it. They're going to flip it over, but Wayward stops him against the wall, rooted up. Never mind about the steal, but Light steals it. The bounty, the Baron, everything in between. LNG had no business stealing that Baron from Tien. Item Aurelia here and diving.
Jacula's dead.
Caught out a GA, the teleport coming through, but they're going to be split. Knight's by himself. Jacula's dead and now getting bursted down. Top Esports against the Baroned up LNG are going in one by one, and Arla takes no damage. Tarzan in it as well. Tien and Mark biting the dust. Lyric, that was just horrible. Hovers over Jacula. He doesn't have his share from the last fight. He has to survive, but he gets a reset. And now grouped up, Top Esports still with the better team fighters. Light trades off with the enemy jungler. Arla can't get near Jacula. Wayward doesn't die. Knight flushing around in circles over Doinb and Lumao. There ain't enough damage for them to survive. And as Wayward blocks this one, or at least it's Mark, Top Esports send it right back.
I gotta say, though, that felt so desperate coming out from LNG. They were trying so hard to get on a Jacula.
And I'd say desperate from the top laner as well, but at least this time, Jacula's going to get a reset. Knight joins on in, and Elder begins. Now Mark walking forward. Light destroys him, though. And the support not expecting it. Top Esports only have Knight and Jacula versus Light. Let's see if we get Kira again. Jacula walking forward. We need to see more damage come through. Knight's next, but Light needs to run into this one. Again, Cleanse comes through. He tries. Jacula gets the movement speed. Rocket for the auto. And in the end, it's Top Esports who are all about this game too. They do it.
And, oh, Jackie just doing so much.
Solar Flare come through. That's beautiful. Light's just dead. Immediately dead. A quick reset here as well. As Tien doesn't care about losing his life because Jackie Love getting excited again. Jinx late game, an easy story to sell. As for Top Esports, it was a bit cut and dry at points. It was a bit back and forth. But we still go to a game number 3 as we realm warp into the base. Top Esports won it all. And they'll take us to a beautiful game number 3.
Yeah, Top.
Bot as well, good play here. Mark as well, going to get death sentence after the quickness. Goes in for the engagement, Ignite down. First blood with Hero's entrance from Doinb joining in. This is going to turn into a dive. Turret gets switch off, the shield of Duran. 2 beautiful taunts here as Jackie Love up against the jungler. Gets the ulti off before dying. It's a turnaround as Lumau's going to be next. And Tien coming in for the counterplay. Knight joining in. Top Esports equalize. Playing. And Light has the perfect guns for the objective, taking it down fast. Tien looking for the steal, but he gets hooked on in. Knight from Lumau, secured by Tarzan. He ults in the backline, goes golden, but Top Esports have health bars out the wazoo. The ulti from Doinb, though, might turn it around. The mid laner from LNG, though, his team doesn't have their health bars once again to play with it. Doinb doing everything, flushes away. Justice Punch, get in the Realm Warp. Mark trying to get his helping hand as Ala runs for the hills. Knight gets it, but Doinb somehow lives. Upwards over, and that flash burn, Everfrost, does he get to move? The winds of war create bloodshed and
zoning away Doinb. It's only 4v4.
Trap's great. The trap's just gorgeous. Tarzan walking in. Top Esports have done the damage, but Doinb now running into the middle as he goes golden. Knight is hitting away in a choke point as well, or at least a created bubble. Flashes away, spreading the damage. Jackie Love getting excited. AoE heaven. There's the return damage from LNG as Light tries, but with Rise and Jinx, it's time to say goodnight. Huge question mark to end this out, but for LNG, another chance comes through. Doinb's ulti is layered on top, but it was interrupted. Doinb was interrupted in the back line. Knight and Wayward making sure he can't move as the Realm Warp brings him back in. A hook in from Lumau, but Wayward is dealing with him while Ala gets a reset. Jackie Love's down, and Jackie Love being down. We're back into a fight, though. And Doinb comes on in after Jackie Love gets Lumau. Now he's in the middle. He's golden once again as the Moonlight Vigil with Infernum does work, but the burst outside of the stasis. Now for Jackie Love, cleanses, builds the space in a matter of moments. The game is over.
Coming out of a replay game as out of nowhere, the Top Esports magic holds true.
Knight Tyson comes through in a big way as Top Esports with 5 members channeled down the mid lane. They'll move to 8 wins. They'll deny LNG from securing playoffs here today. Even Realm Warp into the fountain. And Top Esports